Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing legs. I am starting with hamstrings and starting with leg curls. This equipment is really nice and you can really focus on the part you are working. It is really isolating and mind-muscle connection exercise. It's a very useful tool if you have in your gym. And now it became 20 kilogram for my starting weight. It is an achievement, let's say, for me. It was 15 kilogram before, and slowly after I get used to 15 kilo, I try to progress on the weight. First tried with tempo, controlling the weight up and down, and then increased a little bit of weight, and now starting point became this weight. A little bit more, maybe I can increase the weight soon, but for now I'm focusing again tempo and keep this weight stable for me, and keep the body position also stable as much as I will progress with this exercise. So again, legs are my weak parts, so I am trying to focus on the tempo and execution of the exercises which I do. Otherwise, weight for me is not in the picture at the moment. I mean, I cannot increase the weight so fast or too much at a time, so I'm focusing on the execution, on the tempo, controlling the weight up and down. So this is the way how I progress or complete my leg workouts. It is actually, for me in general, it's about the execution and the tempo of the exercise for all body parts. It is not my priority to increase the weight and scream at the gym and let everybody or force everybody to watch me while I am doing an exercise which has no benefit for me, even could be dangerous or risky for injury. So this is why I am doing the exercises where I feel kind of comfortable, but pushing myself with the execution, with the tempo, with the burn, push through with it also. As you can see here in the second exercise, leg extension for quads. It is 30 kilo. I am sometimes struggling. Some days it is really feeling good weight to start and increase the weight throughout the exercise, throughout the sets, but sometimes it is really hard to even execute 8 repetitions with this weight. But as I said, I am trying to push, especially with this exercise, push through with the burn and go with it. But switching between legs, alternating style, it feels more a little bit comfortable and can do more repetitions with relatively good weight rather than unilaterally executing the exercise. It's also kind of the approach for me here, sometimes single leg at a time and sometimes alternating, so to see how I can handle the same weight. With this exercise, as I shared with you guys before, I just really feel only the part where you this teardrop muscle. So I don't really feel anything on the side, maybe a little bit in the middle of the quads part, a little maybe, 10-20%, but really the burn on the teardrop muscle, I really don't know the name and didn't look for it, but you know what I mean. So this is the exercise which I do for, you know, leg curls, and then for quads I do leg press, and I feel two of them just complete each other. And it is, I said before, it's very strange to approach different body parts, different muscles to train for, because for me legs with two exercise, you know, for hamstrings two and quads two exercise seems good enough. But for example, for back I do at least 4 exercises, for chest usually 3 or 4 sometimes. Shoulders currently I start to do like 2, and even I am thinking to you know, include on my chest days side delts and back day rear delts, so I will not have specifically shoulder day. I think, yeah, I think this will be it. And yeah, everything is strange, you know. If I will try to do 4 exercises for quads and 4 exercises for hamstrings, even for quads, okay, we have that much machine, you know, in the gym for different exercise, but for hamstrings specifically we don't have. We just recently have they brought laying hamstring curls, right, leg curls, but you know, I'm not comfortable with it, with this machine, so I just do this 2 exercises with standing and alternating, unilateral, and this seated leg curl. Here also I keep the same weight, it is and control the weight, you know, tempo, slow tempo, stretch and contraction. I try to progress with it, you know, by repetitions and the tempo. And then after second hamstring exercise, we are moving to leg press. Here again, as I said before, this is my maximum weight really. I am currently, you know, struggling with this weight, trying to progress with it, but you know, for now I am controlling the weight, you know, I am trying not to rush with the execution, and by time maybe I will be able to add some weight addition to these, but I do 2 drops at the third set. Sometimes I do 2 sets. This feels good enough. Last set I do 2 drops, and it is really nice addition for me, and I really feel the next, you know, couple of days my legs. And so if you haven't tried, you can give it a try and let me know in the comments whether it works for you or not. Actually, you can try these 2 drops for each muscle group, but I would suggest for legs, leg press and chest, especially with incline, if you know, have the machine for it. But I wouldn't recommend with barbell because it's really tiring and fatiguing exercise, and you know, it could be risky. But if you have, you know, plate loaded or pin loaded machine for it, you can try. Now we did our first drop, and with first drop I'm bringing my feet position closer to each other, and the more closer they are, the more I feel outer part of the leg. So that's why I feel really good with this approach, you know, with 2 drops. And then now second drop I will bring my feet even closer. So, you know, with lightweight, I will go till the burn, and sometimes I even try to push through the burn, you know, while I feel the burn. I am trying to push couple of more reps and force myself with it. As you can see here, sometimes I am, you know, resting 10-15 seconds, getting up from here, you know, a little bit more blood circulation, standing, and then coming back and sitting, trying to rep more with this weight. And that's it. After this I did inner thigh again and a little bit calves. So that's the wrap. Thank you for joining, and I will see you on the next one.